Hello friends, it's me again, Joseph, your host, and welcome back to Catechism for Kids. I hope you don't get bored of me. Today, we're setting sail on a spiritual adventure to learn about a very special title for the Virgin Mary, Our Lady of Regla. Have you ever been to the beach and seen the vast, powerful ocean? Well, for centuries, sailors and people living by the sea have prayed to Our Lady of Regla for protection. She is known as the Protectress of the sea, and her story is as deep and beautiful as the ocean itself. So, hoist the sails and get ready to journey with us across history to discover how Mary became the guiding star for all who travel by water. Our story begins over 1,600 years ago in North Africa with a very holy and wise man named Saint Augustine of Hippo. Saint Augustine wanted to create a guide or a rule for his community to live a good and holy life. One day, he had a vision of the Virgin Mary herself. She showed him an image of her holding the baby Jesus and gave him the rule he was looking for. Following this vision, St. Augustine had a beautiful statue carved to look just like the image he saw, dark-skinned Madonna holding the Christ child. This special statue was a precious gift. After St. Augustine passed away, his disciple, a man named Saint Cyprian, knew he had to protect this sacred statue. Dark clouds of invasion were gathering over North Africa. So he took the statue and traveled by boat all the way across the sea to a coastal town in Spain called Chipiona. There, a small chapel was built near the shore to honor the statue, which people began to call Our Lady of Regla, or Our Lady of the Rule, after the rule St. Augustine received in his vision. For a while, the statue was safe and venerated there. But then, new troubles arrived in Spain. Invasion threatened the country, and the faithful people of Chipiona worried that their beloved statue would be destroyed. So, they did something very clever. They took the statue and carefully hid it in a cave near the sea to keep it safe. They prayed that one day it would be found again. For many, many years, over 500 years, the statue of Our Lady of Regla remained hidden, waiting patiently in the dark, a secret kept by the earth and the sea. Centuries passed, and the story of the hidden statue became a distant memory, almost a legend. Then, around the year 1330, something miraculous happened. A humble hermit, who lived a life of prayer, had a vision. In his dream, the Virgin Mary appeared to him. She told him not to be afraid and instructed him to go to a specific spot near the old castle in Chipiona. She promised that there he would find a great treasure. The hermit trusted the vision and traveled to Chipiona. He started digging where Mary had shown him. Imagine his surprise when his shovel hit something hard. It was the statue of Our Lady of Regla, perfectly preserved after all those centuries underground. Even more amazing, some say an oil lamp was still burning beside it. The news of this incredible discovery spread like wildfire. People were overjoyed to have their Protectress back. They built a beautiful new shrine right there on that spot, which would become the sanctuary of Our Lady of Regla. From that day on, sailors leaving the port of Chipiona would look to the shrine and pray to Mary for a safe journey. Many sailors who found themselves in terrible storms at sea would pray to Our Lady of Regla, and time again, they reported that the storms would calm down, and they would arrive safely to shore. They saw her as their lighthouse, a beacon of hope in the darkness. As these sailors traveled the world, they took their stories and their devotion with them, or like messengers, spreading the love for Our Lady of Regla to new lands and new hearts. The devotion soon crossed the vast Atlantic Ocean. One of the places where this devotion took a very deep root was the beautiful island of Cuba. Spanish colonists brought the story and love for Our Lady of Regla with them. Across the bay from the capital city of Havana, they founded a town and named it Regla in her honor. In the 17th century, a church was built there, and a copy of the precious statue from Spain was placed inside. The people of Cuba, especially those who lived by the sea and made their living from it, immediately felt a strong connection to her. Our Lady of Regla became the Patroness of Havana and one of the most beloved figures in all of Cuba. What's so beautiful is how her love reached people from all different backgrounds and cultures on the island. In the Afro-Cuban faith of Santeria, she is identified with Yamaya, the spirit of the sea and motherhood. This blending of beliefs shows how Mary's motherly care speaks to everyone, no matter who they are. She truly became a mother for all the people of Cuba, a symbol of protection, strength, and endless love. Today, the devotion to Our Lady of Regla is vibrant and alive, not just in Spain and Cuba, but also in places as far away as the Philippines. In Lapu-Lapu City, she is the patroness, and the people there have a deep love for her. Every year on September 8th, her feast day, thousands of people in Regla, Cuba, celebrate with a huge festival. The streets fill with music, dancing, and people carrying flowers. They process to the sea to offer their prayers and thanks to their beloved patroness. It's a joyful, colorful celebration of her constant protection and love. So, what does this story teach us? It teaches us that just like a lighthouse shines its light to guide ships through a stormy sea, Mary, Our Lady of Regla, shines the light of her Son, Jesus, into our lives when we feel lost or afraid. The Bible tells us in Psalm 1:7, He stilled the storm to a whisper. The waves of the sea were hushed. When life feels like a stormy ocean, with big waves of worry or sadness, we can turn to Mary. She will take our hand and lead us safely to Jesus, who is our true harbor of peace and safety. Remember, Mary's care isn't just for sailors on the ocean. It's for you and me, right here, right now. Whenever you feel scared, lonely, or like you're in a tough spot, you can pray to Our Lady of Regla. Ask her to be your guide and protector. She is a loving mother who will never let you sink in the storms of life. She always points the way to her Son, Jesus. Let's end with a small prayer. Our Lady of Regla, Star of the Sea, please protect my family and me. Guide us always safely to Jesus. Amen. Thank you for joining us on this voyage to learn about Our Lady of Regla. I hope her story inspires you to always trust in God's protection. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more stories, and share it with your friends. Take care, everyone. Stay safe and healthy. We'll see you next time on Catechism for Kids. Bye for now, and God bless you always.